With all the turmoil, all the craziness happening in the world right now, I think I found a way to cheer you up just a little bit. Oh yes, it's time for Jansen to start a new Master League on PES 21. I will in fact choose the club I will manage, because I have been doing me research. I will be in the Premier League. I will not, as I'd previously anticipated, play as Everton, because I simply felt their team is too good. You got the centre-backs, you got the right-backs, you got the left-backs, the midfield is stacked, forwards are stacked. Where's the challenge? So instead, I decided to pick Crystal Palace or Southampton. In the end, there's only one way to do this. There's only one road to take, and it's Southampton. Why? I love Danny Ings. And other reasons as well. Southampton, welcome. Since we're doing this, and will be doing this for quite a bit, and since he just got added to the game, and since in a previous Master League on PES 2013, so many episodes on YouTube on my channel, I went with Steven Gerrard from the future back then. Now it's time, 8 years later, to do Steven Gerrard present form. There he is. He'll be managing Southampton. He will not wear a suit. He will not wear sportswear. He will wear this as he manages the club. I like to leave the transfer frequency. I like to leave the transfer frequency low because I don't want a wacky amount of signings being made by clubs left and right. Especially not in the first season. I want the first season to be pretty much how it is in real life. Negotiation difficulty can be normal. It's whatevs. I usually stick it on normal. Starting budget. Oh, I haven't actually checked Southampton's starting budget. It might be pretty bad. On the other hand, I'm not looking to bring in any superstars. Let's try normal. We will have first transfer window transfers. Annual salaries? It's whatevs. I think, yeah, we'll do top player to begin with and see where we wind up. Match time, 10 minutes. Currency unit, obviously, pounds. Yes. Stops during transfer window. We can do every day in the start of this, so we don't miss out on anything. I think it's time to go. Steven Gerrard being introduced to the club, the facilities, the boardroom, the staff, the video cameras are there. This will be all over Sky Sports and BT Sports in the morning. Let's go. Oh, setting goals for the season, eh? With Southampton. He's looking a bit worried, and so am I. Gerrard, I'd like to discuss this season's objectives. How about we aim to take 6th position in the league? So that's 5 teams ahead of us. City, United, Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal, Liverpool? We should focus on winning the league. We can finish in the top half of the league. Specifically 13th. Okay, I like that ambition. If we make it to 13, we'll be alright. We're gonna need to focus our efforts on strengthening the squad. I agree, Steven Gerrard. That's what I intend to do. Ah, meet the press. He's walking in slow motion. How... Oh. Oh. How will... I've never seen this one before. How will you adapt to a small budget? Yeah. Let me take the opportunity to thank the chairperson and everyone involved for making me appointments possible. As you know, we're not a big club. We won't be contending for titles. First, let's secure our place in this division and then see how high we can go. What style of football do you want to play this season? I want to see the boys play hard. Intensity is the key word for me. Whether you're attacking or defending, you need to be ready to put your heart and soul into the game. Precision and technique have their place, but it's critical to remember that football is a contact sport. Hey, it's a battle out there, and there's no place for players who aren't ready to lay it all on the line and play their hearts out. Spoken like a true Steven Gerrard would. Manager's office. Training regimes, I'll get to those. I'll set up the scouts. I will be looking at the budget, because I'm a bit scared. My career. Premier League gets underway on the 22nd. Season's target. We say no problem with it. That's good. I'll probably see a problem with this, though. The budget. No, we have to go to the negotiations. Hit me, budget. I mean, a decent player will want around 700k a year. So at this point, we can like sign 2 players for like £20 million each, which isn't terrible. However, we need to do something else first. I kind of need something to write on for this, and I don't see anything to write on. Because, as is tradition for me, if I have a player on my team who doesn't have a proper game face, they gotta leave the team. So if we go into training, we'll have a look at the team and we'll see who we need to sort. This goalkeeper, Lewis, does not have a face and he's only 65 rated. Oops. Let's start with we'll do it one position at a time. Lewis, gotta go. Gunn is very interesting. I'm glad he's there. He's gonna be my starting goalie. Fraser Forster can be his backup. McCarthy can actually go. Let's run through the team real quick. There will be changes, obviously, since it's a Master League. Forster and Gunn, solid duo. Solid duo. McCarthy and Lewis, I'll just transfer list them right away. There's no point in daddling. We want to get going, right? So Lewis, place on transfer list. McCarthy, place on transfer list. And now we go back to training. And we'll have a look at the defense. Sally Sue does not have a face. That's 1. Stevens. That's 2. That's 2 of our centre-backs because Vestergaard and Bednarek have faces. So the other 2 centre-backs will have to go. We have 2 left-backs. Bertrand has a face. Vokins does not. Walker Peters has a face. Valerie does not. Okay. Easy to remember again. We have to get rid of Salisu. We have to get rid of Stevens. Vestergaard and Bednarek stay. Vokins, gotta go. Valeri, gotta go. Keep going to the wrong screen. Training. Midfield. Diallo. No. Romeo has a face. Ward-Prowse has a face. No face on... I don't know how to pronounce his name. Genepo? Redmond should have a face. Teller? No. Armstrong? Yes. Smallbone? No. So, Diallo, Genepo, Teller, and Smallbone will have to leave the club. That's how Steven Gerrard works. If he sees someone without a face, he throws them out. Diallo. Oh, he's a lone guy. Well, Diallo. Gineppo. He's worth 10 mil. Teller. And Smallbone. And now, to the forwards. Not a lot of them. Walcott obviously has a face. Obafemi should not have a face. Che Adams, is that his name? He doesn't have a face. He's got to go. Long and Ings obviously have faces. And they're awesome! So Adams. 11 million. Obafemi. 4 million. This guy's a lone guy. We can't do anything with him. That wasn't too bad. I thought that would take way longer than it did. I'm happy with that. I'm trying to keep this rather short since it's the first episode. In between episodes, I'm going to have a look-see around the old transfer list. Well, the whole search, actually. The transfer listed people, loan listed, the free agents, the other players, and add whoever I find interesting to my shortlist, and then we'll try to buy some new blood. Oh, I know how to end this. I can show you the formation I intend to go with. That's exciting. It won't be a 4-4-2. Because I'm actually running another Master League offline where I use 2 forwards. And I don't want to do that here. I need to change it up. I don't want the two to feel similar. So I'm looking at either a 4-5-1. Probably like that, if I do go with it. 2 DMFs, an attacking mid, left, right, and Ings on top. Or, depending on who we bring in, we do the old 4-3-3. Probably not that way. Not with 3 forwards and 2 attacking mids. Probably like that, but move the slot Walcott is in now. So there are like 2 defensive mids and 1 centre mid. Or 1 defensive mid. Yeah, that's better. 1 defensive mid and 2 centre mids. And then Ings being flanked by 2 dudes down the left and right side. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you real quick how I see it. One of these will have to move up. He moves down. This is very hastily done. Sort it later. And he moves into the middle. Like that. He moves up a bit. He can move out a bit. And he can move out a bit. There. These can move down a bit. These can also move down a bit. Probably something like that. I think this is what we're going with. As for the attacking instructions, it'll definitely be counter-attack. Maybe not long pass. I'm thinking short pass. Attacking area. I kind of want my wingers to come into the middle. So I'm going to do... Will that... Yeah, okay. Let's leave it at long pass, but center, maintain formation. Support range. Like so. Defensive. Containment area center, aggressive. They'll fall back a bit. Compactness. The higher the level, the more compact. Like so. I think this. Oh, can we do this? How do we attack? Tiki-tack, false number 9. False winger, I definitely want. I want those 2 to come help Ings out. Maybe put defensive on the defensive mid, so he stays in place. Defense. I usually do this. I put counter target on both wingers. So I know there'll be an outlet when we win the ball back and try to hit them on the counter attack. Might be something like that. Something like this. But again, we have a lot of players to sell. We might be able to bring in 3 or top max 4 players, maybe, we can bring in. And we'll need to. Because we won't have an easy go at it. Even though Steven Gerrard made the decision to leave Rangers and come back to England, come back to Southampton, it will be a struggle. But that's kind of the way I like it. You know, first season, you struggle. Second season, you start making progress, and then you move on from there. This has been the first episode. If you in fact enjoyed what you saw, and you're intrigued by what is to come, leave a like. I don't mind. I'd be happy. Leave a comment. I would definitely reply to the comments. If you have any tips or ideas on who to sign, tell me, and I'll have a look at those players. In episode 2, I will go through my shortlist with players I've added, and we'll see what happens as we move closer and closer to the start of a brand new season with a brand new manager at Southampton. Thank you all for watching episode 1.